Welcome to another Kevin's English School's English Learning video. Today, listen to this story and try to summarize it for a friend or relative. Tell them this story after listening a few times. Ever thought of what it could be like to travel from the bustling streets of Tokyo to the serene suburbs of Toronto at a young age? A young boy did just that. Our main character, a bright and curious teenager from Japan, made a brave decision to embark on an exciting journey. His life in Tokyo was filled with the usual hustle and bustle, a symphony of neon lights and skyscrapers, echoing with the rhythm of a city that never sleeps. Yet, beneath all the excitement, he harbored a dream of experiencing something completely new, something different. His curiosity about the world led him to make the decision to study in Canada. The prospect of living with a host family, attending a local high school, and exploring a foreign culture filled him with a mix of excitement, nervousness, and curiosity. As the plane took off, he waved goodbye to his home, ready for the adventure that awaited in the land of the maple leaf. Stepping off the plane, our young explorer found himself in a whole new world, his new home. The air was crisp, the people friendly, and the city of Toronto, a beautiful blend of modern architecture and lush greenery. His heart pounded in his chest as he met his host family for the first time, their warm smiles easing his tension. His new home was a cozy house, nestled among rows of similar homes, each with their own charm and character. The cultural differences were immediately apparent. The way people spoke, the food they ate, even the way they dressed was so different from what he was used to back in Japan. It was a challenge, no doubt, adjusting to these changes. But he saw it as an adventure, a chance to learn and grow. As he lay in his new bed that night, he felt a mix of exhaustion and exhilaration. He was ready to tackle whatever came next. The next morning, our young adventurer found himself in a different kind of jungle, a Canadian high school. Just like any jungle, it was teeming with life, filled with a variety of species, each with their unique traits and behaviors. He was immediately struck by the diversity of his classmates. Back home in Japan, his peers were mainly Japanese, but here he was sharing a classroom with students from all around the globe. This mosaic of cultures was a new and exciting experience for him. The education system was different too. Instead of the rigid structure he was used to, he found an environment that encouraged creativity and independent thinking. The teachers were more like guides, helping students navigate through their academic journey, rather than dictating the path. The challenges were plenty. The language barrier was a tough one, but with time and a lot of practice, he was able to communicate effectively. He also had to adapt to the Canadian way of life, understanding the nuances of their social interactions and customs. But what stood out for him were the friendships he formed. Despite their differences, they shared a common language, the language of youth, of curiosity, of dreams. These friendships helped him overcome his initial fears and insecurities. Academically, he excelled. His hard work, determination, and resilience were rewarded. He was more confident, more self-assured. He felt a sense of belonging, a sense of home. By the end of the school year, he felt like he had lived a lifetime. He had learned so much, not just about Canada, but about himself. Our young traveler had come a long way from the boy who had stepped off the plane. His journey, a tapestry of new experiences and memorable moments, had reshaped him in ways he had never thought possible. Living with a host family, he had learned the importance of communication, of sharing and understanding different perspectives. He realized that home isn't defined by a place, but by the people and the memories you create with them. His high school in Toronto was a microcosm of the world, a melting pot of cultures and traditions. Here he learned that diversity is strength, that every individual has a unique story to tell. He learned to respect and appreciate the differences that make each of us unique. In the classrooms and corridors, he learned lessons that extended beyond textbooks. He learned about resilience, friendship, and the joy of discovery. He learned that success isn't about winning, but about trying, about constantly learning and growing. Navigating a new city, a new culture, he learned about independence and responsibility. He discovered the thrill of exploration, the satisfaction of solving problems on his own. But perhaps the most important lesson he learned was about himself. He discovered his strengths, his passions, his potential. He understood that the world is a vast, beautiful place, full of possibilities waiting to be explored. As he packed his bags for his return journey, he realized that he was not just bringing back souvenirs, but a treasure trove of experiences and lessons that would stay with him forever.